Hello, I'm TheZOMBIEJ, and it's time for another, Bionicle video. We're going to be talking about, another scene in Mask of Light that I felt was a bit strange and questionable, and, it caused me to scratch my head a little bit and think. And the basic question is, what the fuck? So, in Mask of Light, Tahu gets infected by both Lyrak and Kurak. Kurak only made it worse, and eventually, Kopaka managed to freeze Tahu. They took him to somewhere, I don't know where, but there was a stone bed of some sort where they had Tahu, bound up. He struggled to get out, and, the poison was destroying him. And so, Liwa and Kopaka both used their weapons to, Liwa used one of Tahu's swords, but they were trying to use their healing powers, and it was only hurting Tahu. And Gali summoned a water orb, and it, encased Tahu in water for a little bit. And then eventually, got absorbed by the stone. That cleaned off his mask and wiped him of the infection. And, this weakened Gali a bit, and so Kopaka took her to a close by river or creek, whatever, to, replenish her water powers. Gali did all she could, and I applaud her for it. However, when Tahu awakens, he is free of the poison, and he's also, he does the fist bump thing with Gali. Now, the question I have with this is, how was Tahu able to be free of the infection if the water was visually just cleaning up his fucking mask? Is water that powerful? It's so powerful to the point that it can literally wipe poison and, anger combined from Tahu's mask and, conscience. Shows you how powerful elements can be sometimes. Yeah. Water is a good element. It's my favorite element, actually, in Bionicle. And this was a perplexing scene because it caused some questions to be raised as to how this was even possible. Because it felt like, at first glance, it looked like all the water was doing was cleaning his fucking mask and ridding it of the poison, including the scar. That's all it basically did, while also absorbing the poison and, just killing off the poison and whatnot. At the same time, this sounds like, the directors were kind of toying with the idea of water powers being able to heal, Tahu Nuva's mask. And it just feels kind of strange, and I don't understand this part of the film being, I guess you had to cure Tahu some way, and I'm grateful that they did, because Tahu is in Gali's debt, so they are, happy to, Tahu's happy to be back with his team. And they fight the Rakshi. So, for this we are grateful. But still, it just makes you wonder, how powerful is water, literally, If water is just basically something you bathe in or drink, or, you know, feed to plants, or use in, I don't know, recipes, it can also heal you? Really? If I got stung by a wasp on the cheek, and it left a hideous, hideous wound, would a ton of water, if my head was encased with water, would that absorb the infection from the wasp sting and then make it go away and instantly heal me? I don't think so. I think this is bullshit. This is one of those things that causes me to think, well, maybe the directors of Bionicle Mask of Light were just sort of toying with the idea of using water to heal. At the same time, Liwa was using Tahu's sword, and Kopaka was using his own swords to, you know, do some electroshock healing process. And then Gali finishes off with a water orb, and there you go. So, I don't get it. This is something that, you know, modern medical practices and doctors probably don't understand as well because, well, it's science fiction, basically. It's a fictional universe with fictional powers, used by fictional characters, fictionally, obviously. And it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. What element of water, what part of the water is able to do this and do it effectively? I don't believe that water is that powerful enough to warrant, unless it's Prodermis water, you know, from Legends of Metro Nui, where, you know, the final battle with Makuta and the Toa, the Sea of Protodermis. Unless it's Prodermis water, and the Prodermis water probably has some magical chemical reaction to it or chemical makeup to it to cause this to happen. Oh, this just makes my brain hurt. And just talking about it makes my brain hurt too. But really, this is something that I don't think enough people thought about, but I thought some people were discussing this sort of thing. I could be wrong. But, yeah. I don't believe water is that powerful. Now, coming from Gali, maybe, since she's the Toa of water. But still, given the fact that she's a Nuva Toa Nuva, okay, her water powers from Mata form were not as powerful as her Nuva form powers. Makes you wonder what her water powers in Mystica form were like. Even more powerful? To where she can control swamp water? I don't think swamp water can heal at all. Because, ew, why would you want that? I mean, swamp water is disgusting. You'll have alligators and crocodiles and other sorts of bugs and whatnot. Anyway, the point is, this healing process sounds like a bit of an experimental film idea that only seemed to happen in the film and the novelization of the film, and you don't see it happening anywhere else in the story. I don't see, you know, when I read the other books and the comics and whatnot, I don't see, or visualize in my head as I'm reading, I don't see water and electroshock being used anywhere else. It's just, it's nowhere to be seen except for the film. And that's accompanying book. Yeah, this is another flaw in Mask of Light that I feel like, I mean, yeah, it's great that they managed to heal Tahu, but still, it raises questions, and there's kind of a red flag being raised too. It's like, how is this even possible? Yep, the tea's back too. Been back since yesterday. So, I will conclude it with this. If water, H2O, is powerful enough to cure a poisoned Tahu Nuva, imagine what it can do to a poisoned, well, Kopaka Nuva, Liwa Nuva, Pohatu Nuva, Onawa Nuva, or even a Gali Nuva. You'll need another Toa of water to heal another... What? Even if Takanuva, the Toa of Light, gets poisoned as well, and he needs to be healed too, is Gali going to be able to heal this new character at the time? I don't think so, because, again, I don't think water is that powerful. The water is the way of the universe. It is, well, it's everywhere. There's a lot of water. I mean, look at all the oceans and rivers, creeks, and different bodies of water that are on planet Earth as we speak. I mean, seriously. Water is the lifeblood of the world. And to use water to heal somebody is actually quite impressive, but it's also kind of strange, and I don't see this being a thing being used in any other sort of fictional universe. Not even in Marvel or DC. You don't see water being used to heal. I mean, unless you're Aquaman in Atlantis, and you're surrounded by water, and the water heals you as you're swimming through it, well, then all I can say left is, what the fuck? And there you go. That's this video. I'll have another video for y'all soon. I don't know when. Probably today. But for now, what do you think about this specific scene in Mask of Light? Is it ridiculous? Is it weird? Is it nonsensical to the point where you don't believe that this happened, but it did happen anyway? So the directors were just playing with our minds. Did it cause you to think? Did it cause a red flag for you? Or did you just brush it off as if it's nothing? Yeah. Let me know in the comment section below. And if you like these deep dives, let me know in the comment section below. I already got a comment in a previous video telling me to do more deep dives, and well, I appreciate that. Yeah, I will do more deep dives. In fact, I'm gonna check this one off. There. It's crossed out. I still take notes because I can. Fuck off. So yeah. I will be back with another video. Stay tuned for more videos. I'm TheZOMBIEJ. I'll see you folks have a good fucking day, and peace.